Hey guys, welcome back to another M&A Sonic the Hedgehog review video. Today I'm going to be doing a 20 subscribers special. So as you know, we've recently hit 20 subscribers on the channel. I'll pull it up right now. I think it's actually really cool. I thank you guys so much for like the 20 subscribers. It's just like so cool that we're able to do this. I don't have any words really. Here's the channel, 22 subscribers right now. The quality isn't very good. And then also the Chaos Sonic video is almost at 800 views from like 13 days ago. So thank you for that. It's like my, almost my most popular video by now. Beating like the How to Train Your Dragon collection video that I made like 3 or 4 years ago at the beginning of the channel. So again, just like thank you for that. It's just really like insane to me. I never thought I would get here. So, just thanks again. So anyway, I have 13 Jakks specific like 4-inch figures. I'm not gonna be including the prime figures because they're like 5-inch and they're like a separate line kind of, even though they're still Jakks. So I'm just gonna be doing like the regular modern ones and also some of the movie figures as well. So first off, we have this is just a modern Sonic. There's really not necessarily anything like bad about him. It's just that out of all the 4-inch figures that I have, he's just like the most basic, and like there wasn't really anything special about him to like make him stand out compared to all the other figures. So yeah, that's why I put him at this spot. There's not much to talk about. Standard Jakks articulation. The expression I think is nice, fits Sonic well. I do think the articulation's pretty good for like a regular figure. I think the design is nice, like the paint job, they did pretty well with that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Then for the next figure, this is from the super pack. This is like shiny Super Tails. You could barely tell because the only thing different about him is that he's shiny, which is like why he was moved above Sonic. Because if it was just regular, it'd probably be below him. But this is my only 4-inch tail, so I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, so for Sonic was number 13. This one is number 12 on the list. So I think the articulation is okay, just that like the knee articulation is like really weird, and his hands don't really have a place to go besides that. And like I also think that the tails, like the actual tails could have been done better with like the sculpt and stuff. But overall, I still think this is a pretty good figure, and if you guys see it, you should pick it up if you don't have it yet. Okay, so next on the list, coming after Super Tails is like shiny Super Knuckles. I think these are their super forms. The shiny Supersonic will be on this list, by the way, if you were wondering. So yeah, this is spot 11 on the list. The reason he was above Tails and Sonic is just because Sonic wasn't special enough to be up there, and also Knuckles, like the articulation and like the knees and stuff, and the sculpt just kind of fits him better. I wish it was more of like an angry expression though, since he's more like a person to be a little bit angry in his temper and stuff. But this still is a pretty nice figure considering it's my only modern Knuckles that I have. Maybe that's a little biased, I don't know, but I do think that the fists are really cool. I wish that it came with like Chaos Emerald or something for the accessory and like the super pack. That would have been nice to get one. Since I don't have any, I only have the Master Emerald, but still a pretty good figure. So yeah, it's really cool. Next up on the list, this is Metal Sonic. This is one of my, probably not like favorite figures, but it's still a really cool figure that I like. Yeah, this is number 10 on the list. So yeah, the reason he's kind of a similar issue to Sonic, he's just like wasn't special enough to be placed above like the other figures, and he's not as rare of like a character as say like Big the Cat or like Blaze or SBO or like Chaos. So yeah, so I think that's I still think the articulation on this is good, considering they gave him like elbow joints as well as ankle joints, but they have that on pretty much every Jakks figure. I also think the design is really cool for Metal Sonic. So yeah, that's about it. The detail is also really nice. So coming up on number 9 on the list, I believe this is the shiny Supersonic. This is my only modern Supersonic, so I think it's a really cool figure. I'm really glad this is part of my collection, like the whole Super Pack in general. It's a really good thing to add if you don't have one. I might get one eventually, like a boxed one, before it gets too expensive, since they're like all really stocked up on my Target. They have like a bunch of them there. I guess no one's buying them or something. But anyway, articulation on this is pretty much the same as regular Sonic, except he's shiny and he's super. So I think it's nice. I'm glad they gave him an angry expression. I'm not sure why I didn't give one to Knuckles, but I'm glad they at least did it here. Like, the only thing wrong with this is just regular Supersonic, but, like, added with, like, the shiny stuff. So I wish they could have done something different about it. They might have switched, like, the hand molds around, but that's probably it, if they even did. But it's still a really cool figure. I do like the design of Supersonic, even though it's not very different besides the color and, like, the quills and stuff. Still really cool, though. Comment down below, by the way, which one of your figures is favorite, and like how you would rank the figures that I have for 4-inch. So, number, I believe, 7 on the list. Yeah, that's number 8 on the list. This is Big the Cat. This is one of the more rare, or like more exotic, kind of like less how to say this, like standard Sonic figures and characters in general. What I really like about this is that the proportions are like really good. This was kind of bouncing around my list because I didn't know where to place it based on like articulation and accuracy and stuff. The expression, kind of weird, but it's a really good figure in general. It kind of reminds me of Totoro. If you guys have watched that movie, My Neighbor Totoro, it's really good. Like Japanese, if you guys are into that kind of stuff. So, yeah, anyway, I think excuse me, the sculpting of this figure is really nice. I'm glad they gave him tail articulation so he can move it all the way around. And also elbow articulation as well, so I think that's really cool. And as well as head articulation, if you're wondering. So yeah, I wish I didn't include frog ears, like fishing net thing. That would have been really nice. Coming up number 7 on the list, this is the Egg Robo. I remember picking this up in Barnes & Nobles. I saw this one as well as SBO. This is like generally a cool character. I'm really glad they're starting to do more robots and stuff of like the classic Sonic games. I believe this is from Sonic Mania, I think. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure Heavy King was in that. So, I think this is a really cool figure. One of the things I like about this is that you can take the gun on and off, so like you don't want it, and there's a bunch of articulation, and you can also take the jetpack off, so I think that's really nice. And I'm pretty sure they did another Egg Robo, like a different one. So yeah, I think that's also pretty cool. Yeah, so the articulation on this thing, also the head is like 360, which is nice, and also resembles Dr. Eggman, the classic one. So yeah, that's about it for number 7. Coming up on number 8, we have one of my favorite modern Sonic figures that Jakks has ever made, which is Chaos Zero. This is his basic standard form. I think it's a really cool design, honestly. You can do a bunch of different poses. Really, I believe I did one of these in my older videos. Where it's like, hang on a second. Sorry. Alright, so here's the pose. I got this one from Sonic and the Bean Show that I did in one of my older videos. So you guys should definitely subscribe to him. He's one of my main inspirations for this channel. So I really do like this Chaos Sonic. Or not Chaos Sonic, sorry. Just Chaos. I was thinking about Chaos Sonic from Sonic Prime. I did a review on him. You guys should check it out. It's almost my most popular video, which is insane, which I said earlier. So, yeah, I think the articulation on this is nice. I mean, there are a few missing details, but they have to make it more kid-friendly, I guess. So they changed some things, like the brain that is technically supposed to be visible. One thing I, like, not, like, the biggest fan of, I guess you could say, is the, like, articulation joints and stuff. Are, like, a lot more visible since it's, like, a translucent, like, see-through figure. But, you know, it's pretty tolerable. You get used to it pretty quickly. So, yeah, that's it for number 6, I believe, on the list. So, or maybe that's, yeah, number 6. So, number 5 on the list is also one of my favorite Sonic figures and characters, actually, is Espio. I was a big fan of him from Sonic Heroes. Yeah, I believe he was also in Sonic Forces. So I think it's pretty cool that he's starting to make an appearance in more games. I hope he'll be seen in some newer ones like Sonic X Shadow Generations. He might make a quick appearance or something. Probably not, but I still think it'd be nice. I'm kind of sad he didn't come with like the kunai knife that he has with him, since he's like a ninja combatant. He knows martial arts and stuff. I think that's cool. The tail has pretty good articulation. So does the head, actually. So I think that's also nice. And the arms is like standard articulation. Got the peg holes there. I think they did really good with the sculpt. His head resembles Metal Sonic in a way, if you look at back of both their heads. But I still think it's nice that it's not exactly the same. So, yeah, that's about it for number 6. So now we have our first movie figure for number 5, top 5. Movie Knuckles, a 4-inch one from Wave 2. Forgot to say the waves for the others, so sorry about that. You can check on the Jakks specific website though to see what waves they are. So here we have Movie Knuckles, a Wave 2, like the energy one. Something I'm not like super happy about is that they didn't like put his eyes all charged up. They kept it purple, which is technically not accurate, because when he's like charged up with his energy, which is what he's supposed to be doing right now, he's supposed to have like red eyes, and same with Sonic, but they just gave him like the regular green and purple eyes for Knuckles. But I still think this is, like, regardless, that is still a really cool figure. I'm glad that they did movie merch, considering the first one didn't really get that merch because it got delayed, like, and so didn't get that much merch, like merchandising and stuff, and figures and toys. Got like 1 or 2 play sets, but that was pretty much it, and also McDonald's figures. So like the redesign kind of messed things up, but it was definitely worth it. You know, the old Sonic design was not the best, obviously. Just check the comments of like the first trailer. So anyway, articulation on this is similar to the regular Jakks figures, except there's like basically no head articulation because of his I forgot what they're called, like dreads, kind of, his quills or whatever they're called. And then also his he has elbow articulation. I think that's nice that you can have it. So yeah, that's about it for number 5 on the list. Now we're getting actually, I believe that was 4. I was mistaken. Yeah, that's my fault. So here we have one of the top 3 now. Here we have another movie figure. This is the last one. This is Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik, whichever you prefer to call him. I usually call him Eggman, but the movie one is also referred to as Robotnik. So, yeah. I think for their first, like, human figure, like, realistic one, too, this is, like, really good. Because, like, the other Eggman's, like, more cartoonish, so it's easier, but they actually got the detail down for Jim Carrey. Camera's not focusing, so it's not the best quality, but still really awesome. I do like his goggles there too. You can see him. It's a shame he doesn't wear them more. His suit, really nice. Sonic was right. He does kind of look like X-Men and the Monopoly Man combined. So the suit is still cool design. You can see on the back and stuff. He surprisingly had double jointed elbows, which I think was really cool. I think that's awesome. Yeah, really cool. So that was the number 3 on the list. Now, next up, we have probably my favorite Sonic figure other than the first one, which is Blaze the Cat. I really like her character. I think she's really nice in Sonic 06, despite what people think about the game in general. I think that she and Silver's characters were done really well. The fact that he was kind of naive, which similarly to Knuckles. But yeah, tail articulation is nice. Same thing with like the arms and stuff. Legs, like pretty standard articulation. And then like the design and the sculpt in general is really good. As well as the detailing and like the yellow eyes. So I think that's really cool. So before we get to number 1, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like. We're getting really close to 25 subscribers, and I'm hoping by spring break that we can get to 30. Like the Chaos Sonic video really carried my channel for like a week, so I thank you guys for that. It's been almost 2 weeks since I released it. I did not expect it to blow up like it did, so it gave me a lot of motivation. So I just want to say thank you guys again for that one. And yeah, so I did kind of lie earlier. This is not the last, the Eggman was not the last movie figure. This one is actually a movie figure. You guys might already know what it is, but this is Movie Supersonic. I just think the design is incredible on this. And, sorry about my dog, it's barking. Alright. So anyway, as I was saying, the design on this is absolutely, like, phenomenal, incredible, insane. Whatever you want to call it, but it's just so good. You know, the eyes, everything. When it was released early, it had, like, green eyes. A lot of people were upset about it, so they redid it. And so now it's, like, accurate to the source material. One thing I don't like about it is, like, it's kind of stuck here. There's some kind of mold issue, so it can't go up beside that on mine. Hopefully it's different on others, so you can get a better figure if you don't have it already, or if you have a different one. But yeah, so the other arm is fine, obviously, but the other one isn't. So yeah, but it's still a really good figure. It's a regular movie like articulation. Still pretty cool though. I do think the expression is okay, but I would have preferred if it was like more of an angry one, since he's seen as like angry almost like the entirety of when he's in the supersonic form. So yeah, that's about it for the collection video. If you guys liked it, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite favorite figure in the collection was. And also make sure to comment down below how you would have organized the figures into a list, or if you have your own one of the ones you have. That I love to hear your guys' thoughts and ideas and opinions. And also make sure to comment down what kind of content you like to see next, as well as if you like the new background that I've been using for the past like 3 videos. I really like it. I think it's good background, you know, the Sonic movie too, like Eggman, what you want to call it, the Death Egg robot, yeah, I don't know why I blanked out, and the Paradox Prism on like the stand thing. I think it's a okay background. So anyway, like I said earlier, make sure to like and subscribe, share this video to any of your friends who are Sonic fans, or just YouTube or like video game fans in general. I'm sure I'd love the video if you did, because obviously this is like the #1 place to see Sonic the Hedgehog figures, reviews, and other things. So make sure to like and subscribe again, share the video, comment down below what you want to see next. So see you later, my friends. Take care.